All right, the last thing we're going to cover in this section is the never type, which represents values that never occur. Quite frankly, it's not a type used that often, but let's look at a couple of examples. So let's define a function called process events. Now let's say we want this function to run continuously and process a bunch of events. Perhaps it's constantly watching a message queue, waiting for the next event. So here we can implement an infinite loop like this. And inside this loop, we can read a message from a queue. Now the detail of this is irrelevant. We don't care about that. What matters is that if we call this function and then right after we do something else, let's say print something on the console, you know that this line will never get executed because this function never returns, because here we have an infinite loop. Now this is where we can annotate the return type of this function with never to tell the compiler that this function never returns. Now look at the last line. It's grayed out, meaning it's not going to get executed. But there's more to this. Let's go to our tsconfig file. Once again, in the type checking section, we have a compiler option called allow unreachable code. So let's uncomment this line and turn off this feature. So we're not going to allow unreachable code. Now back in index.ts, look, now we have a compilation error saying unreachable code detected. So this is the benefit of using the never type. Both developers and the compiler can reason about sections of code that are unreachable. Now let's see what happens if we remove the annotation. So we remove it and let the compiler infer the return type. Look, the return type is void, and now this line appears to be reachable, whereas it's not. So this is where we should use the never type. Okay, now let's look at another example. I'm going to define another function called reject that takes a message of type string. And here we always throw a new error. Again, we have a function that will never return. It always throws an error. So if we call this function over here, reject with some message, this line will throw an exception and the last line will never get executed. But we don't see that here in code because by default, the compiler infers the return type as void. But if we annotate this function with never, now we can see that the last line will never get executed. So this is the never type. As I said, it's not something that we use that often, but be aware of it. And that brings us to the end of this section. In the next section, we're going to talk about classes and interfaces.